Entering the ring at this time, no protest match, wrestling. Let's welcome AKIRA!
And with that, our opening contest is set for the New Texas Pro Championship. Here comes a familiar face to many here in this building. You've seen him on GCW, you've seen him on ICW No Holds Barred. He is the Death Samurai, and he is AKIRA, the challenger for the prestigious New Texas Pro Championship. And he is quite ready to rock and roll. Last time he was here, it was a frigid evening. It was an ice cold. It was an icy cold winter outside and icy cold in the ring on the grilling contest with Dante Leon. Tonight he's going after different gold, and that is the New Texas Pro Championship. AKIRA getting a great reception here. As this hardcore rabid audience, who may put Kiefer Bartek's head on a stick by the end of this evening, is letting AKIRA hear it, the challenger. He is kill or be killed. One of the hardest hitting and technical wrestlers you will see on this planet today, and only been in the business since 2018. The sky is the limit for this young man. I throw up a nice Southern Star Cracker IPA up for the Swisha House sponsored, the God-fearing man, and the reigning and defending New Texas Pro Heavyweight Champion.
The New Texas Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Bryan.
Since winning that championship in June of last year, Bryan Keith has been on a magical run with that championship, with title defenses against Josh Woods, Davey Richards, and of course on WrestleMania weekend, defeating the man who is challenging for the Impact World title tonight, Josh Alexander. This man is for real, arguably, maybe in my opinion, the best unsigned talent, not in Texas, but in these United States. The bounty hunter has come to collect on the Death Samurai. Crowd is alive and ready to go. As both these gladiators set for battle, both have very similar styles in the technical and the martial arts of both men. Let's go to Carlos, who has our ring introductions.
This is for the New Texas Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. This corner, the Samurai, the challenger, AKIRA! In this corner, the reigning, defending, New Texas Pro Heavyweight Champion, Bryan Keith!
A split reaction for AKIRA, no split reaction for Bryan Keith, as AKIRA extends the hand of respect as Bryan Keith reciprocates. Boy, are you ready or am I ready? This is live, baby! Bryan Keith and the trademark black pants. AKIRA and his trademark shorts. It'll be very interesting to see How AKIRA comes into this contest already. Seems like he's letting the crowd kind of get to him a little bit. Referee Thomas Barnes opens us up, and we are ready to go. AKIRA and Bryan Keith. Both these men have zero fear, not an ounce of fear in their bodies. As champion and challenger stare eye to eye. AKIRA with a slight height advantage, it seems. Bryan Keith will have the power and strength and this weight. And AKIRA with an interesting strategy. Gonna let Bryan Keith, of all people, chop him. Oh my God! Well, we got some chopped barbecue here to start us off here. That's collar and elbow tie-up. Both men jockeying for position. As I said, that power advantage of Bryan Keith seems to be the advantage here in this collar and elbow tie-up as both men jockeying for position and trade position on the ropes. Nice snapmare takedown and a kick to the spine that looks like it irritated Bryan Keith more than hurt him. Bryan Keith, so talented, an old man. And again, kick to the spine to little to no effect. It looks like both men are kind of testing each other to see how forceful their strikes truly are. And knee drop right on the chin. AKIRA, as I said, came in this match, I think a little bit cocky. I think that kind of get in his way. Like I said, he's only a 4-year pro and has had a litany of success, world-traveled success. Oh! AKIRA drops the senton bomb, or a senton drop, pardon. Hopes to get that Shadow Star bomb senton drop from the top rope at some point in this matchup. AKIRA springs off the ropes. Both evenly matched to begin here as nice roll up, cover, and a kick at it too, says referee Thomas Barnes, and a nice leg lock. The arm wrapped around the heel, hyperextending the knee as Bryan Keith scurries to the ropes, seeing impending doom. Oh, good grief, echoing off the metal walls here of the Premier Arena. Irish whip, hitting the turnbuckles. There's a nice uppercut in the corner. And follows through with more roundhouse kicks in the corner. Trying to injure the chest and the sternum area. It will impact your breathing in a long durated match like this should be. Keep trying one of those big suplexes, but AKIRA counters with a guillotine, and that's what I said. The guillotine choke, a lot of the martial arts style that AKIRA has implemented into his moveset. Oh! Great moogly googly. What a chop. And again, rippling the chest. And counters. Oh, look at that. Cross arm breaker in the corner. And again, hyperextending that arm and that elbow. Gonna easily pop the shoulder or the elbow out of socket as Bryan Keith tries to reel it up, but AKIRA not afraid to fly with the best of them. Oh, and a front flip over the top rope. Drops the new Texas world champion onto the mat below. AKIRA now, again, a little young, but, oh, wait a minute, what's this? Oh, grabbed a willing fan with a t-shirt and giving quite the reward. Using a fan as a battering ram, and that fan better be careful, and better watch his back. It seems like it's Bryan Keith's house tonight. And as I say that, AKIRA chants start up back up. And that back elbow caught Bryan Keith right on the chin. Oh. Keith countering whatever AKIRA had in mind, and that fan is sure getting a lot of action tonight. Look at this. A fan is as restrained Bryan Keith as AKIRA. Oh man, this thing's getting violent quick. Oh my goodness, that dragon screw leg whip. Shades of the great Kaiji Muda. As AKIRA trying to regain the momentum here, but he has been around the toughest. Trained by John Wayne Murdoch and Reed Bentley, and a great deathmatch style. The pain that this man can endure is legendary. Not to take anything away from Bryan Keith, who's as tough as they come. From Greens Point in Houston, not the safest neighborhood on the block. And Bryan Keith, you have to be tough to survive in that part of the city. But never forgetting his roots. As these forearm shots and kick crumble AKIRA to the mat. He has had a litany of great opponents since holding that new Texas Pro Championship, is defeating champions and legends, some of the best in the game right now. And AKIRA, just another name on that list of great challengers. And AKIRA, armbreaker, into the crossface. And I don't recall Bryan Keith ever tapping, but AKIRA doing his best. And now trying to get the jaws. I got that jaw submission. Reminds me of the finishing move Pac used, that brutalizer, which indeed lives up to its name as being a brutalizing submission hold. Could easily tear a rotator cuff. And now AKIRA kicking and kicking. Like Bryan Keith is a soccer ball. And AKIRA with that kick raining down to right in the back of the shoulder blades. And a butterfly drops him down and gets that cross arm breaker. And AKIRA, like a pimple on prom night, just keeps on popping up. Bryan Keith trying to fight out of this, realizing that his championship may be withering away in his fingers. But Bryan Keith getting the ropes, living the fight one more day. But he is taking a beating and seems to be enjoying it. Good grief. Oh, a Yakuza kick. Didn't drop AKIRA, but it definitely stunned him. Saito suplex. And explodes. Oh, Saito in response. AKIRA, perhaps tasting victory, misses the roundhouse. And a nice enziguri. And a running heel kick. Oh my goodness. Both men are beat, but who wants it more? This is what decides champions and contenders, this final stretch. Both men have been in the big fights. They've been at the top of their game. They've been on big stages. Oh! Foot right in the face. And a big lariato. Drops AKIRA, but keeps getting back up. BK potentially looking for that pump handle slam. But again, another armbar. Cover! Oh. Yeah, that was close, and it just seems like every time, collar roll up, seems like anytime Bryan Keith tries to get some momentum going, AKIRA stops him right in his tracks. Oh, and a heel kick. I agree, both these guys. These forearm shivers. Rocking Bryan Keith. As Keith is T-boned in the corner. Rolls him over. And Keith, oh, wait a minute. The referee, his hand went down for 3, but he's waving it off. Keith did have his foot on the bottom rope, and a good call by referee Thomas Barnes, but crowd's getting on him. And look, we don't want any controversial finishes. We saw that last night with the Bellator fight, with a stoppage too early in the main event. We definitely don't want that here. That's Bryan Keith trying. Look at that! T-bone suplex of his own by the bounty hunter. Bryan Keith now trying with everything in his might. Trying for a powerbomb perhaps. And again, AKIRA not giving an inch. Look for it. Oh! And gets it with a flatliner. Tired. Cover! The sudden death German suplex is to no avail. Perhaps going for the Shadow Star Bomb. It's that senton drop from the top rope we said earlier. AKIRA perhaps seeing the new Texas Pro Championship in his hands. And now we may see it in his dreams. That kick may have knocked him loopy. Oh no. Bryan Keith. Well, that's, oh my goodness! Oh, AKIRA countered! AKIRA countered, no! Oh my goodness. And now counters into an Americana and a Fuji, or a Kimura. AKIRA was able to counter his weight and land right on Bryan Keith, but again, covered! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that caught him right behind the ear. And now, Tiger Driver Bomb! 1, 2, 3! Oh my goodness, what a way to kick off this show! The streamers come out in respect of the Swisha House sponsored Bryan Keith and the defending still the new Texas Pro. And that was a fantastic match. AKIRA, nothing to be ashamed of. But one hell of a fight. And this may be a first-time matchup, but it's definitely one that should not be the last. Rejecting the handshake. We hug it out here in Loko. What a match! What a match! What a great opening match, and they always say if you don't go out last, you want to go out first because you set the tone for the show. I just gotta say good luck to the rest of the locker room because they got a hell of a show to follow. Bryan Keith still your new Texas Pro Championship. I mean, it is just a matter of time until this young man is on the big stages